that's not too bad. We'll have to roll with that. So I've just been terrorised a little bit by my mental health, and it's still really really challenging what I'm being asked to experience on a physiological level and accept as my body. It's just you know, it's like I've got nerve damage, but God, don't tell the doctors that. Yeah, no, I just was about to make a smoke, and just that memory popped into my head, and I thought, fuck it, I'll just share it. I've got nothing else to, no reason not to. And just felt like a okay thing to share. It's only a quick story. Must have been about 14 or 15, and my auntie had been dating a new partner for a while. He's now Uncle Bub. That's his nickname, Bub. And I was going to work with him one Saturday. He was a specialist interior decorator. He specialised in sky effect and stone wall blocking. So if you go to any homes that are really too over the top for any, you know, family to live in, unless you're doing it Indian style and you're living with all your cousins and everything. This guy wasn't. It was just him and his family. Huge mansion. Greek guy, from what I remember, my uncle telling me. Well, it doesn't feel right to say uncle because I've never called him that as much as he is, as much as I'll reference him that in distance. But more so because I'm a bit off with him at the moment, so separate our connection is somewhat more helpful, as much as I'm sharing a story about him. Well, not about him, but in part to do with him. And anyway, the story is, I went to work with my Uncle Bub, and we were doing stone wall blocking. And what that means is, instead of your normal plain plastered wall, instead of taking it back to the actual brickwork and exposing the brickwork, for whatever reason that it was in at the time, and I don't know if it's still popular or not, but my uncle would paint on top of a clean, sorry, I'm struggling with my health. A clean surface, a clean wall. The effect of exposed brickwork, and on top of that, it'd be like at the top of the wall, it would be broken, the brickwork, and it would expose an artistic sky. So he would paint the sky effect on there, and it was really really specialist, really. And I've put it down so far what it sounded like, but no, it was a proper good decoration work, at least. Sorry, I just need a second. And anyway, I went to work with him one Saturday. Must have been really impressed by the house and everything else. I was always impressed by the images he'd show me of the work that he'd do. It looked really impressive. He doesn't quite live in a mansion, but a normal modest house for somebody, and he's done that effect in the bathroom, and it's there to be seen. Yeah, I was helping him out. It involved basically masking. I don't know, it must be specialist masking tape. It was really, really thin, like cars when they do all that fancy, the fancy stuff when they paint. He marked out all of the wall, and then we went over, and I think it was sponge first, and then a bit of paint, and you dab it here and you dab it there. And afterwards, we done one wall. We were at the, it was like it was like a big, you come up to the top of the stairs, and I don't know if it was one of those double stairs that opens up or what, I can't remember. But I think at the top it was like, it had like a walkway all around the stairs. And we were at the front wall of the house. And we'd finished it. And it was time to remove the masking tape, and that makes it from seeing something that is essentially unfinished, and when you remove the masking tape you see it finished. And I think he asked me afterwards, what do you think of it, Andreas? And I said, it looks really good, but why did you do it just one wall? Why didn't you do all of it at the same time? And that's my approach to life. That's my nature. It's like I'll knuckle down when I have something to do, and I'll fight whatever comes through in terms of blocking my concentration, and I'll fight, because we could do one patch, one wall, and we could do another wall, and we're like, oh yeah, that looks good, oh yeah, that looks good, oh yeah, that looks good, and keep going round. Or we could do all of it. We could be patient, and then at the end remove all of the masking tape and take it all in at the same time. And that little reward that you get here, as you go around all the different walls, it's like, it's bigger. You give yourself more reward. It's like eating almost, because when you take that masking tape off, you receive something, you receive your worth. Oh, look, that's what I've given, that's what I've done. And you receive something. But my approach was like, do it all at the same time. Oh, that's what I've done. And that's one of the things that helped me realize that I was autistic. People are into all of these hashtags and stuff. I wanna create a hashtag to support autistic. Well, I always say autistics. There's no way to describe people with autism as a whole, as far as I'm aware. That sounds appropriate, but people with autism, and that is be a little bit more autistic, innit? Maybe not a hashtag, but a general saying. There's gifts in autism. I have no problem with my autism. It makes me who I am, and I have many problems with who I am, but given the world, my autism doesn't seem to be one of them. It's natural, and it's just my approach to life. So I might make a few more of these videos. Back to the fight.